What's up, my YouTube and Instagram family? This your boy Roberto checking in with another conspiracy video, guys. So, I'm going to tell you guys the truth of why these COVID-19 numbers are so high. And I know you guys are wondering, like, how in the world can these numbers be so high? Well, okay, for one, and these things are coming from doctors' mouth. I'm not just, telling you no bull crap. These are actually coming from doctors' mouth. A lot of doctors say it. Maybe not everywhere, but a lot. So, if you go to the hospital and whether it's a gunshot wound to the leg, you had a heart attack, you got a cold, you got a headache, toothache, whatever it is, as soon as you walk in that hospital, they automatically put you in for that you have COVID-19. And the reason being, I don't know. Probably so that they can pad the numbers, so when the vaccine time comes around, they can reach out to all these people saying they need it. So, you go to the hospital, you go in there for a gunshot wound to the leg, you don't even know that they marked you down for having COVID-19. You don't even know. And you get in there, you do everything you need to do, and you get out the hospital. Well, you've already been entered that you have COVID-19, and what's supposed to happen is, at the end of the shift for the doctor, not the nurses or whatever, for the doctor, at the end of the shift, he has to go back in, and all the people that didn't have COVID-19, he has to go back in and change it and saying they did not have COVID-19. And the same thing with a lot of the deaths. They have to go back in there, because considering it's not as many deaths, it's more likely that that's going to get fixed. So they have to go back in there and change it from COVID-19 to, let's say you had a heart attack or a stroke. They have to go in and change it. It is not COVID-19 visit that they had a stroke. And 9 times out of 10, they check you for COVID-19 anyways, and they know that you don't have it. But you got to think, these doctors are working 12, 14-hour shifts. So at the end of the shift, do you really think they want to go in and change all those results? No. And there you go. That gives you a spike in COVID-19 numbers that is not possibly even there, but because of how they're having to put things in, you automatically walk in the door with COVID-19 until proven otherwise. And then, like I said, these doctors are so tired and drained at the end of their shifts, they don't want to go in and change your results from, having a stroke to changing from having from COVID-19 to a stroke, because they're drained at the end of the shift and they're just ready to go home like any other human being in the world would be. And this is very sad, but it's not the doctor's fault. These are things that are coming from somebody way higher up that's having control. And they tell these people, whenever they walk in that door, you can just mark them as COVID-19 because they're controlled by government. Government's controlled by billionaires. Elite billionaires. So, you look around the country, and then you see this big old spike in COVID-19 numbers. And that explains why. It makes a lot of sense. And on top of that, a lot of these doctors say the testing is faulty. It has so many flaws in it. You have so many number of tests coming back positive for coronavirus, when in reality they're not even positive. They didn't even test positive. It's just how faulty the testing kits can be. And that scares a lot of people. And I think these tests are made faulty on purpose, so that they can enforce a vaccine on people. They can microchip us. This is all about power, controlling the public, depopulation. They are playing us. Why do you think a lot of people that have COVID-19 say they don't feel any symptoms or nothing? Because they don't actually have it. They told they have it and they don't really have it. And then you got people that supposedly in the system say they have COVID-19 and they don't even know. They thinking something else. Oh, I have I just had a stroke, or I had a bad migraine, but they were put in the system as, testing positive for the coronavirus, but they never actually had it, and they never actually knew, because they don't tell the person, hey, we got you wrote down in our system as having COVID-19. We're going to test you, and once your test results come back, if you're negative, we'll change it. They don't do that. They don't. And these doctors are drained and burnt out at the end of their shifts, and then you got to think they're having thousands of people come in the hospital, and they're having to change all these people. They're not going to do it. They're not. Maybe they'll go through and change a few, and then they just give up. What is the reason behind this? It's because something much bigger is on the way, guys. Something much bigger and much more harsh than COVID-19. This is just the start of it. Be prepared, guys. You're going to see a lot more distractions, a lot more COVID-19 cases increasing. And listen, pay attention. Not as many people have COVID-19 as you think. Not as many. But guys, continue to support, and I'm going to keep spreading this truth to you guys, and I'm going to let you know what's really going on in the world, guys. And I appreciate support, and I'll talk to you guys later, all right?